here for morning session drifting, which is from 8 AM till 12 at Queensland Raceway. Today they're doing a bit of a different track. I'll put the picture here. So it's 3-6 like normal, and then like the switchback layout. So 2 and then like turn 2, dipper, all the way to the middle, 2, 6. So it's like the whole track basically. So let's get in the car and go out for our first laps. Back on Greenlanders now, so no more semis for me. Yay! Oh, and we got our junior pit rat Sammy out here today. Again, I think it's only 7 months now until he can officially hop in a drift car. So yeah, we're getting him used to the whole process, getting him up early, getting him changing tires before he can get his own drift car in about 7 months. We're gonna try start him nice and early out here at Queensland Raceway to get his skills. Maybe he'll be an FD driver. Yeah, do you like drifting, Sammy?
Yeah.
See? Yeah, you heard it here first.
Let the knob go!
Oh my god, there's no way!
We got an issue. The knob's gone.
Guys, what the hell? The knob is gone!
There's oil everywhere! Where's the knob?
Where the freaking hell is the knob?
I don't know. We gotta pit. Go to the pits. We gotta go to the pits. Where's the knob? It's so oily. Did you see the knob?
No!
The knob's gone! Transit!
Where's the knob?
We lost our knob! We'll have to have a look for it when we get out. Oh, it's spitting oil at me.
As you've seen from that last video, my shifter snapped. So I'm not actually sure if that weird noise is from like a vibration issue, or just my welds are terrible because I welded that maybe a year ago. As you can see from these welds, I don't know if you can, it doesn't look like it penetrated very well. So it could just be me like slamming into gears for so long and now it's just broken. So plan is for the rest of the day, this on top of the shifter, boom, boom. Yeah. And then I'll have to go home and weld it because I got an event tomorrow, so yay. I'm just gonna jack the car up and check the gearbox mount to make sure that's okay. Maybe that's causing vibrations. If not, I'm just gonna make do with this and go back out. Pit Rat Junior Sammy's on the job no one wants to do. Zip tying the rag back on the... You might need 3. All issues fixed, jacked it up, there was nothing wrong. I put 2 rags over the shifter hole and then a rag on the top, and then I've got some of my HALTECH race gloves, so I will just use these as well as the rag, just so I don't cut my hand because that is pretty sharp. I've got the Pit Rat filling the fuel, and yeah, morning's going good. It's probably like after 9 o'clock now, so it's already been like, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours. The tyres are going super good for wear. Yeah, heaps good. I'll check the other side. Heaps of laps left in those. But yeah, all is going well.
Oh, that's so sick. That's so cool. Oh, look at that one.
Basically, this is what my steering wheel is doing. See the gap in there? It's quite a large gap. Like, it honestly feels like it's about to fall off. I come in here to get it off and one of the Allen keys is stripped. So, unless I can get this out, I don't know. I'm gonna try and... It's not gonna work. Yeah, well now I've hit it with this. He scratched it. It's gonna cut. Yeah. It is moving, it's turning.
Sure.
Yeah, it's moving. Wanted someone please send me a new steering wheel.
Oh, scratch.
Is it out? Yay.
Oh.
Let's see. Look at how, oh, let's see how many turns it was till it come off. 2. 2 turns. I had no idea it was that loose though. All tight now, I've got the steering wheel back on. I've only got 4 bolts holding the steer wheel on now because they all keep stripping. Whether or not it's because I don't know how to use Allen keys or they're just bad quality, we'll leave it up to a mystery. Thought I'd come in because this is the current situation that we've got. It freaking stinks. Like if y'all could smell gas in the pool kid. It's just, it stinks. I need to jack up a little more, maybe. That's the wrong wheel. What, Sam? It's that one.
This is the Nissan.
He knew. But wait, who's gonna be my pit rat when he starts driving? Are you still gonna be my pit rat?
No.
Push, Sammy. Push. That's all from the gearbox. Just those 2 laps, that's all from the gearbox. I'm gonna clean this up with some degreaser and rag that I've got. Tomorrow for the car park night, I'll bring a tarp. I've decided I'm just gonna pack up and go home today. It's like 10:30, there's an hour and a half left. I just don't think the gearbox can handle this track anymore, like the high revs, high speed, real like aggressive limiter, the whole track kind of thing, because it is starting to smoke now and the ticking is getting louder. I do still want to try and make the car park meet and the DTC, which is the smaller track, tomorrow night with Paul again from the last video. We're going to try and work some tandems on a small track. So I do want to still go to that event, and I think on a smaller track with less high speed limiter strain and less clutch kicks, it should be okay. Just tomorrow I am going to bring a tarp because I don't want to get oil everywhere. I didn't expect this. But anyways, that is today, cut a little bit short. Back on Greenland is also, so it was a bit weird to get used to at the start. But I'm just having a lot of issues with not being able to shift, the shifter coming off, the oil everywhere. It's just not really been a good enough time, and I think Sally does need some TLC, so might just do tomorrow's event and then cancel my next event, and then just have the rest of June and July free to fix her up, take the motor out, figure out the box situation, the clutch situation. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's morning session video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which is where I'll be doing tandems again with Paul, but on a smaller, more tight track, so more technical. I just had to add this in here. As I was editing that, a few things have changed since then. So I did pack up and go home, and I left the car on the trailer because I actually had a photo shoot later that night that I had to attend. Here are some photos for that one. But yeah, when I did go to offload Sally off the trailer, I had no clutch engagement at all. So I don't know, maybe I think all that noise is probably bearing inside the box, and maybe my slave was just slowly letting go the whole time. That's why I couldn't shift. The motor does have to come out, which will be in another video, but I did still head out to the drift playground night with Paul. I did spectate, but we hopped in some tandems and trains, so 2 and 3 car tandems. So that video is still coming out, so look forward to that next week. And then the one after that will be pulling Sally's motor out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.